I come from the southern part of India, and Hindi was something totally new to me. Yes, I have studied Hindi in school, but not to speak. So I did my industrial training in Jaipur at the Oberois, the Trident Oberois. Apart from the housekeeping and the front office and the F&B service, the kitchen area predominantly was with chefs who wouldn't speak much of Hindi. I mean English. So 2 months of training, and I felt language was the toughest thing for me because I could not communicate. The chef could not communicate with me. I couldn't communicate with the chef. I was feeling really miserable. But then that's when some other guys, other trainees along with me, helped me out with the language. Yes, it wasn't an immediate fixed problem, but managed. So for me, that was my first step of difficulty that I faced in the industry. It's a well-known fact, what you learn in the industry, what you do in the industry and what you learn is totally two different things altogether, except for the basics. So, yeah, what I learned was not what was being practiced. And what was being practiced was something I did not know. So then I started feeling bad, like, did I make a mistake doing hotel management? But then, yeah, over a period of time, you get to know that it's a different ball game altogether. I would say the third most difficult part of my career is when I became a supervisor. That is when you have the staff on one end, you have the manager on one end, and you are the link between the two. So even today I tell my supervisors, you need to be really strong. This is the most toughest part in the F&B business because you are a supervisor. You have to have your team support, you need to have your manager's support, you have to hold everything together. But then after that, I don't think things were really tough. By then, I changed the way I look at things, and it's not been that tough. Understand that a customer who walks in through that door is coming here for a reason. A drink, he comes to your bar to grab a drink. He can get the drink outside as well, right? But why does he come here? How do you make it special for him? That is what today a lot of waiters don't seem to understand. For them, it is, I've served the food, I've served the orders, and I've done my part of the job. Whatever the customer asked, I've done it. There's something more than just taking an order and putting the food on the table. There's something more. You connect with your customers. You need to interact with your customers. And you form a bond. And you have a loyal customer forever. If you want to be successful, you have to be well trained. If you ask me, without training, proper training, you're never going to grow in this industry. It's an evolving industry. What you probably did 10 years earlier is not what you do today. The basics still remain with a little bit of changes here and there. But otherwise, the customer evolves. Back then, a customer would have been a different person. 10 years down the line, the same person is different. The same customer is different. So, skills of handling people, handling customer complaints, interacting with customers, what to do, what not to say, and product knowledge, and how to work as a team. These are basic things that always evolve. So, if you ask me, without training, you won't reach anywhere. Actually, quite a bit, not just one, plenty of it. You need to learn, you need to struggle, you need to be strong. After a hard day's work, you need to come on time because your team depends on you. So, in short, there is no substitute for hard labor. Just keep that in mind and everything will fall into place. Good luck.